Hey guys, Preston here, and it's the off season for the Giants. This is gonna be their first off season ball under my control for the Giants. We did it when we didn't get past the first round in the playoffs, but the Falcons did, and they won the Super Bowl. Have scored to 10-3, and we already lost a player. Randy Moss has retired, so it's back to business for the Giants right now. We're gonna be resigning most of our players, giving them contracts that I feel that are worthy of being on this team, and not overpaying them because that's what I don't want to do in this franchise. So we got knocked out in the first round by the Saints. Not very good, but we didn't have Victor Cruz and a little bit of defensive players, so I can't really expect much. So we're going to be resigning some players. We got Victor Cruz. That's always nice to get him. We definitely got him on that contract. Justin Tuck, I'm a little iffy to give him a 4-year deal because he's aging a lot, so I gave him a somewhat average deal. But we don't really need him because we have some young talent coming up already in our defense. So we don't really need him for that much. So Keem Nicks, I'm somewhat subject. I might sign him. I might not sign him because he's kind of an iffy player, and if I do sign him, I don't think I'll even have him for those amount of years. Might as well just trade him away. Joseph, he was a very nice player. He got I want to say 7 or 6 sacks last year. So I really need to get him. I really felt like he deserves the money that he asked for. Chris Nee, I'm not giving him 3 years. So, like some of these deals that are just unreasonable, I won't give out to players. Obviously, first of all, I'd like to wish you a Merry Christmas because it's Christmas on this day, and I thought it'd be nice to have a little bit of a off-season video for the Giants because you guys seem to like those really a lot. So might as well just post a lot of it. Plus, I'm really into Madden. I got my Xbox One right now, so I might be posting some next gen Madden 25. If you guys want to see it, might be starting a new franchise as like a side franchise, not much of my main one, because this Giants one's my main one. So we'll see how that goes. Got some NBA also. Might be starting another My Player for my team. Well, yeah, for My Player for NBA 2K14 on the next gen console. So tell me if you want to see that. I could be bringing a bunch of series in if you want it. So it'd be a lot of fun to do. Yeah, Chris Steele, he's a very good. David Deal, very good player. We gave him the deal he wants. Some players, for some reason, they don't accept the contract that they desire. That's just strange. Like here, give Josh Brown. Sure, I didn't give him an extra $100,000, but I didn't really notice that. And he declines it for some reason. So a lot of 1-year deals for the Giants. We really need to sign back everyone, basically. A lot of players need to be signed because if we don't, then we're going to be done. See, that's a person I like. Lewis Murphy. He barely did anything and he barely wants any money. That's what I like in a player. They don't accept. They don't want major deals like this. Andre Brown, very good player, doesn't want a lot of money because if we spend money on if we spend a lot of money on certain players, then we can't spend that money on other players. So I don't really believe in spending a lot and so much. Like, it's just stupid. Kevin Booth, a little iffy. He's getting up there in the age, and he's not really that good, but I'll give him a deal that he might consider getting 1 year for 2.3. It's like half of what he actually wants, but we'll see if he accepts that. So a lot of people aren't interested. Some people are interested though. Like Adrian Chasey, never heard of you before on my team, but we'll give you the contract you want. See, because he doesn't want a lot. So just going through the free agent stuff, I'm only showing you what I signed at the end, so this is going to take a bit of a while. Don't want this to be really a quick video. Jim Cordell, I think he's average. I'm not paying him all that money because I didn't see him once in a year. So that's pretty much it with signing players. We're looking to rebuild from this year because, I think part of the reason why we didn't win against the Saints because we didn't have Victor Cruz and Eli Manning was coming off an injury. So I think that had a little bit to do with everything. So it wasn't technically my fault. I don't know why Cruz got injured in that one game. I don't even know how he got injured. Yeah, so about that. Some Terrell Thomas, pretty good player. He came off a couple of ACL injuries, so he's looking to come back for a year. And this guy is very scary, so I might sign him. Just look at his face. He just looks very scary. You can't really deny that. So a bunch more players. Brandon Banks, he wants a lot of money. I mean, you're a kick returner. You don't really do much. You probably come out in the game maybe 5 or 6 times at most, and I don't know why he wants so much money. I mean, we could really use Jernell Jernigan if we really needed to. We don't really need Brandon Banks. And we're done re-signing players. So we got Cruz accepted, Tuck rejected, Nix rejected, Joseph accepted, Snee rejected, Webster rejected. We got Stevie Brown, he accepted. Josh Brown rejected. See, a lot of rejected. Cordell accepted. I gave him nothing what he actually wanted. Some other people accepted. Yeah. And Brandon Banks rejected. So that's just great. I mean, we kind of lost our whole team right there. Because everyone's money whores, honestly. So we gotta come back in the off season because we do have decent amount of cap room this year. So I don't know if I really want to spend money on other players, but here's who we signed. Basically, I mean, I just cut it really short. We got signed Hakeem Nicks for 5 years, $30 million. We got Graham, a cornerback, a year for $2 million. We got Edwards, he's a left end, 2 years. Then we got Kevin Booth. We did sign him back. We gave him the contract he actually wanted, left guard. So for 2 years, Edwards is 2 years, almost $2 million. Josh Brown, a year for $1 million. Meredith, he's a right guard in case one of our right guards gets injured. 4 years, $9 million. We signed Matt Castle. He's a backup. So we signed Brandon Banks, 1 year, $950,000. Dickerson and Hester are both going to be fullbacks. Didn't realize I signed 2 fullbacks during the season or during the off season. So we should probably fix that. Probably going to cut one of them. So some very nice pickups we got here. Not the best, but I'm looking to in the next offseason really make a push for the free agency. This year I just want to get that back to the core players and then rebuild on top of that. If you feel what I'm getting. So we go to the draft, first round, 24th pick. And who we're gonna pick? We're gonna pick Ian Simek. Very nice player out of I don't know what college he went to, but he's the top. He was supposed to go in the 12th round, so I don't know why teams weren't picking him. We do pick him up, though. Very nice player. He's in the high 70s already, so very nice overall already. So he has some time to build. We get the next pick, and I saw Kevin Taylor. He's supposed to go in the first round, 27th pick, and he was still here. He didn't really need any other players. Wide receiver is I'm concerned about because the health state of Victor Cruz, Hakeem Nicks, and all those players, they're not very healthy sometimes. So if both of them get injured, I should really have some nice backups. So I'm taking Kevin Taylor. I scouted him a little bit during the season. He was a very good player, and I think I got a steal out of him first round in the second round. So we go to the third round. Not many good players that I really need. I mean, you got some left downside linebackers, which I think we do pick up. No. We're going to be checking our roster, but yeah, we don't really need them. Right outside linebacker, that's what we're going to think we're going to get this pick. Not doing this live, obviously. We do sign a left outside linebacker, so very nice pickup for him. Help us in our defense and stuff. So I think defense, pretty sure. I'm a little iffy on football. I'm mostly a baseball kind of guy. Not many more players. I mean, some good wide receivers, some cornerbacks, nothing much really. Not a very good draft class if we say so. I mean, if anything, we don't really need to draft anyone. We should trade up, but we do sign another cornerback so we can help that depth in our cornerback position because that's a key part of a defense is having good cornerbacks cover the wide receiver. I think we could draft another wide receiver. Honestly, I just didn't know what to do with any of these picks. Because none of the draft choices were actually good, or drafting up, or trading up, whatever it's called. So we're gonna sign. I don't even know who we're gonna sign at this point. The end of the draft is pretty much bad. Here I'm just checking to see how all the other draft picks are doing. If there's anyone that I can actually steal. I think we signed a running back. Yeah, Lopatz, pretty good player, I think. Actually, he's gonna be replacing Darrell Scott. I think if Darrell Scott isn't already released, he's gonna be released. So Nothing really much. We're gonna sign a strong. I think it's a strong safety. That's what I'm calling. That's what I'm gonna be signing. So pretty much, this is pretty much boring stuff. I mean, now we're just going to the end of the draft. No one really. I'm just picking the best player, honestly. Nothing really else to do. And that is the end of the draft. So we signed all of our rookies to some nice deals, and we did. That's pretty much the off season. I mean, that's pretty much it. You can't really make it more exciting than that. Sign some players, re-sign some players, go into free agency, and then do the draft. That's pretty much it for the off season. So if you like the video, subscribe, like, comment, all that kind of stuff. Want more videos like this? Just gotta do that. Simple as that. Makes me more motivated to make these videos. And I'll post more often, like every day, every other day. That's pretty much what I want to do. So, my name is Preston. I'll see you guys later in my next video, which will be, I'm calling maybe tomorrow. So, pretty much it. So, see you.